Welcome back, everyone. Here's a full look at that forecast for you. We're starting to see an increase of monsoon moisture as we head into the start of the week, and that will increase our rain chances a little bit as we head into the start of the week as well, bringing down those temperatures a little bit as along with better rain chances. But heat will return as we head into the latter part of the week. But overall, definitely going to continue to see much of the same as we get into it. Looking at our allergy forecast, the highest will be tomorrow as we get around, but we'll see those conditions start to improve a little bit through the middle part of the week. As we look at those temperatures around, looking at most of us in the lower 90s around, we definitely got up into the upper 90s briefly this afternoon, but definitely seeing slightly cooler temperatures in Cloudcroft and Ruidoso, 60s and 70s there, and also in the Guadalupe Pass. But most of us have been looking at fairly wild conditions, near seasonal or at that, but looking at the winds for this evening, really haven't been looking at terrible wind speeds. Most of them have been from the southeast around 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusts closer to 20 in some areas. But we are continuing to deal with some showers. You can see those mainly to the north of El Paso, but they're moving down. We have a little southwesterly track as we see it, so we may actually get in on some showers as it continues to pass through the region for the rest of the evening, but not expecting anything too severe, anything crazy in that nature. Looking at our temperatures, though, staying decent over the next few days, actually in the lower 90s through Wednesday, so we'll actually kind of enjoy the slightly cooler temperatures that we have before we get back up into the upper 90s, closer to triple digits by the end of next weekend. So yeah, we're going to be dealing with much of the same overall. We are going to see those rain chances, obviously the best over the first part of the week, 40% chance both tomorrow and Tuesday, and then we'll see that start to gradually drop by the end of the week. But that's the good news. The bad news is most of the showers are setting up shop actually to the west of the El Paso region. You'll see that here on the Futurecast. Looking ahead, as we get into tomorrow morning, we'll have those lows around 75 degrees. But as we get into the afternoon, you can see some spotty showers come together here in the El Paso region, but they're really developing and blowing up as they go further towards the west. So most of the shower and storm activity will be near the Silver City region in the Deming area to the west of El Paso, and that trend will actually continue throughout most of the tomorrow evening through Tuesday morning time frame. And as we head into Tuesday as well, we're going to see the same kind of setup, seeing showers come together here in the valley regions and then spread further towards the west in the evening hours. So the rain chance is there, but it seems that really El Paso and most areas to the east won't get in on much of that. Looking at lows for tonight, we'll be down to the lower to mid 70s in the valley regions, 60s in Silver City, Alamogordo, and Guadalupe Pass down into Van Horn, and 50s and 40s in Ruidoso and Cloudcroft. Afternoon highs tomorrow, a lot like they were today in the lower to mid 90s for most of us, and definitely looking at fairly cooler conditions compared to what we have been dealing with. But that's only going to last through Wednesday as we get into the end of the week. Temperatures back into the upper 90s and triple digits to start the following week.